Hey everybody, welcome to Sweezy's World. I'm Bob. Glad you could stop by. Been a few days, I guess, since I've put up anything. Sorry about that. Is what it is. Uh, are we all now enjoying our weather and wherever you are? Hmm? Uh, can't enjoy it where I'm at because it's been nothing but clouds and rain and all that good stuff, right? Uh, if you live in California, you have a heart. It goes out to you, especially if you're in the danger zone. It's very bad news, very, very bad news. Mismanagement from the top level on down, which maybe could have prevented a lot of this stuff that's going on out there, or at least made it better. But, anyways, prophecy. One thing it says in prophecy is that Jesus said, do not mock God, that he will not be mocked. Now, it's probably good sense to not mock anybody's religion. It doesn't matter who it is. If you don't believe in it, doesn't mean people don't. So you just don't mock somebody else's religion. People out there in good old California, when they had their Golden Globes, on a few occasions, outwardly, directly, it's terrible, in my opinion. They just went ahead and went against God. What can I say? It's kind of hard to put it. They mocked God. You don't do that. Now, I'm not saying, anything with the fires, not saying that at all, but God takes to heart when you mock him. And, bad things can happen if you mock God. Just saying. It's just not a good thing to do that. California fires? I don't know. It's kind of coincidental, don't you think? Yeah, some people are setting them. But, who knows, right? They publicly mocked God. Some days later, half their whole state's on fire. Just saying. Rich, poor, doesn't matter. They even said that California is an ungodly state. And they said those who were in that ballroom, that they were ungodly. And they mocked God on 4 or 5 occasions. I'm just saying, if you watched it, you saw it. If you're a Christian, you turn it off. I'm not saying that that's what happened at all. I'm just saying it's, could be something to think about. Like I said, you don't mock somebody else's religion. You just don't. If you're a druid, you have pagan gods and stuff. You don't mock them. You just don't mock them. But anyways, that's kind of my thought. It's a thought I've been thinking about. Just a thought. Between you and me, it's just a thought. Something to think about. It just is. You just don't walk outside in a rainstorm and dare the lightning to hit you. You just don't do that. Now the odds are it may not never ever happen, but you don't know for sure. So why even go that route? You know what I'm saying? It boggles my mind. And just saying. So look, I did get my drone. It came in. I got it together. I don't have it in my hands and don't want to walk away to get it. But one of these, and there's so many of them out there, so I'm not going to take a lot of time on it. But my reason for getting this particular one, eye in the sky, it's an SHTF item to have. It's a tool. And I think, you should have one. It's just me. There's less expensive ones for sure. But just make sure you find one that's got at least a good 4K camera on it that you can control. It's got return to home. That's basically what you need. When you can go up in the air during a SHTF situation and you can fly around your little immediate area, it's nice to know what's going on. It's my own opinion. I like to know what's going on. I like to know what I may or may not be facing. That's just me. And I think it's worth, looking into. If you haven't looked into it, at least look into it. I'm not saying you need to buy one, but it's just a good tool to have, especially if you can afford one. And like I said, this was, this cost a little few bucks. There's something out there for, a couple $100. And yeah, that's a lot of money. I know, I get it. Believe me, I get it. But sometimes you just gotta, spend a little to get a little, or spend a little to get a lot. Depends how you look at it. So anyway, that's my thought on getting yourself, a hobby drone. You don't need one of these big ass, fancy ass, you don't need one of them things, If you do that, you have to go through licensing and all kinds of other stuff. So if you get one that's 250 grams or less, you don't even have to worry about it. My particular one, just for instance, they have a high power battery and a standard battery. If you use a high powered battery in my little 248.5 gram drone, it puts it over to about 253, 54. Then the inside IRD transmits, So just don't use it. Use a standard one. Use your standard batteries in everything you buy. So, all right, enough said. I don't know about you, but for down here in the low country, the weather's been a little crazy. It's been in the low 20s. We don't normally get low 20s. We had freezing rain and snow this morning, gone now. Luckily, stuff, if it happens in the morning, it's usually gone in the afternoon. Still raining, but it is what it is. No cooking out. This is not barbecue weather. So, look, I don't have much to talk about. Went to a dentist, had some stitches removed from the inside. They said things looking good. Took out a gargle with salt water. If you've ever been that route, you'll know what I mean. Having a few things done. It's always good to have a few things done in your mouth if you need them. SHTF, I'm telling you. If you want to know what apocalypse looks like, look at California right now. That's what an apocalyptic wave will look like. So if you didn't think you knew any idea what it might look like, there you go. So, all right then. Hey, look. Thanks for stopping by. I know this was not very informative. I'd like to be a little bit better stuff. There's just, what can you talk about, right? There's so much occupying everywhere on the West Coast and stuff that occupies everything just about. I guess we could talk about the new jets, and not the football team. These new hypersonic aircraft that we're getting ready to come up with. Pretty cool stuff. Future episode, a future little segment. We'll do something on some of their, a lot of people still stuck in this TR3B. I think it says, or TR3A, or whatever it is, B. They've gone beyond that, TR3B is so 90s, they've gone beyond that. People need to learn to do that. They keep saying, oh, this is that, and this is that, and Dark Star and all that crap, so. And then we're far beyond all that. So, all right, then. Hey, look, thanks for stopping by. Listen to me rattle on. That's all this was. It was a rattle on. Sorry. Haven't been doing nothing. Had a sore mouth. And just kind of taking it easy. Pain medicines, they don't give like they used to. So they say, oh, just take Tylenol. Well, depending on what you've got and what hurts, Tylenol doesn't do anything. So, all right. Look, thanks for stopping by, man. I really mean it. We will get back soon with some good stuff. So, man, if you stayed with me this long, oh, man, thank you so much. All right, then. Hey, look, be good, be careful, be safe, keep your head on a swivel. Know what's going on in your area all the time. Till next time, we'll catch you later.